Okay, so we've got two boards here, old design and new design. First thing that you'll see is the old designs was predominantly a white PVC. The new designs of using more greys and oranges and a darker grey. One of the reasons for this was to keep marks and scuffs to a minimum. So the whiter boards, you can see various different pieces of dirt and whatnot. So these darker boards tend to hide the dirt a little bit more. The branding, you can see it's quite big on this one, much smaller on here, so it's a lot more subtle, I suppose. Coming down, you've got the cargo net on this particular one. You've got the same there, but the D-rings are more integrated with the background of the PVC. Here you can see the shark pattern and its extra layer of detail on this particular one, and it's printed in a subtle kind of way. So the previous boards was actually quite bold. Moving down into the deck pad, the previous deck pad was just using one single grey. Here we've used a darker grey, so again that hides scuffs and dirty feet that might leave marks on there. But also we've got this band that goes down through the middle with these markers, which are 20 centimetres apart. So these help when you're finding your position, your ideal position for your feet. So if you're getting instructions from somebody, they might say, well, actually you're standing a bit too close to the nose or to the tail, go back a notch. So that's when you would bring your feet back to, or forward to another notch to help with stability. Coming further down into the board, you can see the rear deck pad here with the kicktail. That's in a nice bright orange, whereas before it was in the black. So there's a nice kind of bit of extra sort of contrast and detail there. And an extra rear cargo on this particular version of the touring board that wasn't there before. So again, listening to users and taking on board their feedback. The paddle, this is a carbon paddle. So again, just nice subtle branding. But I think overall, and the nice new fin, which is a nice bright orange as opposed to the old black one. So again, it gives it a bit more of a premium kind of feel. So overall, yeah, the boards are a lot more premium. We've moved on quite a bit from the last time, and yeah, it's looking good. On the flip side of the board, just turn this one over. Excuse the mud. But here we've got our educational element. So this particular board, the touring board, was based on markings from the whale shark. So you've got some extra detail there from the whale shark, plus a QR code which will take you to the Shark Sup's website, where you can learn a bit more about these guys, and also link to the Shark Trust if you want to get involved with learning even more. And on this side, just over here, you can see our nice little badge, designed for minimal environmental impact. So we've gone a long way this time to reduce printing processes, reduce waste, ultimately resulting in a far more sustainable, environmentally friendly board. It's a win-win.